What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Here in front of us we have Biden's 1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. CNBC gladly summarized for us. We're going to go over the key points and we're going to go over our trades today, which we did today. We're going to go over the plays for tomorrow and what we can expect. So first and foremost, direct payments of $1,400. That brings up the total to $2,000 from $600 of last month's payments. The unemployment benefit is going to be extended to $400 all the way through September. Minimum wage, $15 an hour, extending the eviction and foreclosure moratoriums until the end of September. $350 billion in state and local government aid. $170 billion for K-12 schools and institutions of higher education. $50 billion towards COVID-19 testing. $20 billion toward a national vaccine program in partnership with states, localities, and tribes. Make the child tax credit fully refundable for the year and increase the credit to $3,000 per child, $3,600 for the child under age of 6. And this is just stating that he is going to plan for this the first few months actually of his presidency, and then after that he's going to go more into long-term goals. As for our plays, Tesla, of course, which if you guys are not aware, they shortened the ER. I believe it was going to be like February 5 or something. But they're going to make it at the end of this month on the 27th, which, if I'm not mistaken, falls on a Wednesday. And if I'm also not mistaken, it's after hours. And here's my thoughts on it. I do believe that Tesla can have a move prior to this date. But as you guys are aware, if you follow Tesla's ER, I think it can sink on the actual ER itself. Just by the way we've seen Tesla perform before, it usually sells on the events. Also, we're going to Lucid right now. Tesla taking again more of the profit today. SNDL is another cannabis stocks we are swinging. CCIV, I think if the rumor goes through by the end of this month, possibly, we can see a move to 30, maybe even 40 on CCIV. So that's why I think we're still waiting for some news and momentum on that. Let's cover our Tesla, which was pretty much flagging. This is the trend line we drew a couple days ago. We've seen this pattern before where it has lower highs. That resistance still stays true. And look at this. It's been honored here at 869. Here I opened at around 860. And today we finally broke above it, tipping right around 862. But it pulling back to 850 isn't necessarily a bad thing. After all, it's still holding above this previous resistance here. And I do truly believe we can see a move past 860 as we head into the ER date. Take a look at this on the 1 hour. This looks even more beautiful on the 1 hour. It's pulling back off its highs. There's some profit taking going on. We finally got the relief plan and its details, and I think tomorrow we can see a very bullish move, a very bullish green move upward, and that I believe can also send Tesla back to retest these 870s. And like I said, it's holding around 850, which is a pretty close level to its all-time highs. That first scare was here right around 800. That's when I thought we can actually come down under more and possibly hold around the 665s. I mean the 765s, but it holding around 850 now, guys. You gotta admit, it's pretty darn bullish to me. So that was our trade. I don't think I actually put a limit order to see if it was actually going to get filled as we cracked towards the end of the day, but it did not get filled. I believe I had it right around 840. So that is that. SNDL, the other cannabis stock we are swinging. Look at it go after hours. This is one of the cannabis stocks we are playing. We're still swinging this. It was a laggard. It wasn't moving in accordance to ACB, TLRY, Hexo, which we were also covering. And right now I believe it's picking up and we can see a move tomorrow. You could also see other cannabis stocks we've talked about. New highs after hours, TLRY. Let's see how that one's going. Very decent. Hexo is another one. And there's a couple other more that I actually haven't covered right now. Yeah, you guys should just look up the cannabis stocks. I actually made a video on that. So as for some plays, of course, always Tesla. I'll be a dip buyer. Today there was some pretty decent dip buys throughout the day. So if you caught in on that, congratulations. Alibaba, some good news. We've been talking about this volatile stock, but it is not going to get delisted. It is not going to get banned, and they're going to allow Americans to continue investing in Alibaba. And look at this gap up, still retesting that 245 resistance. Hasn't managed to break out, but at least it's back where it closed that gap. Neo, I haven't really looked into this. I know this was down today as well. This pulled back a bit. It's testing the 60 support, but I'm a buyer right around the $35 mark. We're way off of that, but if it does retest the 59s, I think it could come down to retest that support right around 55. Coca-Cola, I'm really close to buying. This was already at a new low after hours. I've been talking about this on the 4 hour. I do think there might be some slight room for more downside, but I don't want to miss this opportunity on this one. So watch Coca-Cola. I might take a position tomorrow. Also, another position that was so close to buying. You guys in the chat room also mentioned that you guys might have scooped up some shares for a swing trade, and it's on Twitter after they banned Donald Trump. I believe now they've lost like 4 billion or so in their valuation. And if it does dip down even more to like 44, 42, that's where I'm going to be buying. And that's where I have my alert here at 45. So even on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute, look at it close near its lows. So I said if it closes near its lows, I'm going to swing, and I completely forgot about that. So we can possibly see a move down tomorrow. That's pretty much it. It was a pretty decent day. Hopefully we, again, rally tomorrow and close off the week very, very green. We're on a 3-week green streak. Let's knock on wood. I don't want to break that streak, but Friday usually are choppy, but let's see what the market has for us, and hopefully it is green. If you guys found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below with your plays, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another trading day. Take care.